Hey guys, well, first off, you know me, Smoking DM, if you know me. Cool. If you don't know me and you're watching, subscribe, like, yada yada yada, etc. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a heads up on this one. If you're squeamish or don't like seeing graphic imagery, don't look, don't watch the rest of this video. Yeah, that's just my little bit of a heads up. I showed these to a friend, and she didn't really care for them, to put it mildly. So, just want to give you guys a heads up. But me, I think they're fucking sweet. But you know, I like horror and stuff like that. So, fictional violence and horror all day long. Real, like guts and blood and shit like that. Hospital stuff. I will turn white. Well, yeah. Anyways, I digress. I'll show you the other video of what I started, and then edit that in and show you the finished products. Okay. So as you can see, pardon me. So you can see, I've poured some of the latex onto one of these plastic covers that we use for, you know, just about everything scholastically related. And a couple of these little nodules, kind of letting them dry for now, and I'm pulling them off like such. And the bottom is still wet, so do those, put them sideways. I have my fan aimed at them right now, and it might actually affect my volume, so I'll try to speak a little bit louder. But let those dry up, and then I am going to use those for something. First I was thinking some sort of, you know, ooze. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to color them and make up my own type of ooze for this dungeon encounter. Another idea is I take a bunch of it and I put it on paper, and I'm going to use that for another dungeon. The idea being that I'm going to make carpet and stuff like that, and paint it up and make it look like all jigsawed together, like it's a whole bunch of collection of skins that have been sewn together. The idea is the creatures that they're going to encounter skin humanoids and make furniture and stuff out of them, including, you know, rugs. So, see how this turns out. Never tried it before. It's just pretty much leftover Halloween stuff. One of these. This by no means is cheap. I just happen to have extra, and I've had it for years because I like to do horror movie makeup, and yeah, so it was going dead on me. It's like getting really chunky consistency, so waste not, want not. Alright, so here we are, and one last chance. Still have time to turn it off because, like I said, some of the stuff can be a little graphic. But, so, I have an idea for an encounter, or an adventure, should I say, where the players hear about hunters that have been going missing in the local woods. And 4 parties of adventurers have gone off to try to find out what happened to these hunters, and none have returned. And then it's up to the players to go out and find the fictionalized character that the town dubbed the Skin Weaver. It was believed that one person got away, a hunter, and he saw some atrocious, ungodly things, and all he said was the Skin Weaver. And since then hasn't said much of anything else. But okay, here we go. Here are the poor remnants of the last 4 adventuring parties. They are now the carpets for the Skin Weaver. But you can't just have carpets and such lying around. You just gotta have some extra piles of skin to work with. You can never run out of resources when you're evil, as far as that's concerned. But yes, this was made with liquid latex and gave a paint job, and then a lot of glossing at the end to give it that slimy, skinny guts look. These I did very light with the gloss just to give them a protection, but I wanted to keep that dryish, bruised, bloodied, battered skin look. Pretty much dry, washes of purple and light blue and spatterings of red. The bottoms I just based red, but yeah, pretty gross. But that wasn't the kicker. These are the kicker that somebody didn't really care for, one of my friends. But let me set it up for you. I recently made a dungeon, and the idea is that the dungeon itself is sick and needs help. The players need to save the dungeon. I know it's a weird concept, but I like to think outside the box. So they're going to save the dungeon from infestation, and the dungeon is infested with cancerous growths. And here are my tumors. Yeah, nice and gross and even squishy. Again, you guys saw the little parts I was using. Hot glued it at the base and painted it with ichor red. Make it look as gross as possible. And here are the small, medium-sized ones. And I'm just going to make a monster that's generally just ooze. Use the monster creation rules and make it work. But what's good having all those little baby ones without Mama, the big nasty tumor. Try to get a good view on that. Same thing, pretty much. Look at that squishy. Ugh. I love that. They're like, ew, yeah, because you can really, touching this stuff at the table and stuff and grossing out your players. I'm twisted. I can't help it. I just can't. I love it. But if anything, I hope you guys enjoyed this little share. I know it's not much of a video, but damn, I think it's pretty freaking cool. I ain't gonna lie. The reactions I've gotten so far from them have been great. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. I think I say that about 9 times per video, but it is what it is, right? I want to be able to share. I'm trying to make more friends that share the same interests as I do. So keep it real. Squishy. You.